Okay, you guys. So before I get into the weekly sales for the week ending January 23rd, 2016, I want to paint you a little picture because my sales have been very disappointing lately. And I have noticed a direct correlation between my slump sales and my husband's work. He is a truck driver and he works in one of the busiest stations or terminals or whatever they're called in his company's system. And just last week, they laid off about 50 people because there's just not enough work and there's not enough freight to move. And I'm seeing the same thing in my sales on eBay. And this is something that we've witnessed before, and we kind of looked at it like, isn't it a coincidence that when things in the trucking business are slow, things on eBay are also slow? So it's disappointing, but it is what it is. And I feel comfortable knowing that we're both kind of in a slump right now. Not that it's good on the paycheck, but, So anyway, here we go with last week's sales. We had this Land's End micro suede coat, like Sherpa lined, and that sold for $20. Pretty much everything I sold this week, I sold at a discounted price just to try and make some money. But not this Harley vest. I sold this for $50. Just a denim Harley Davidson vest. I sold these skis. I took a best offer on these Salomon Scrambler Model 400 skis of $75. I had them listed for $99. And you guys, you should have seen the Franken box I built to fit these things. I recently sold another pair of skis. I do not recall how I boxed them, but it wasn't like this. I took some of those large USPS mailing boxes. I think it took 5 of them, and I stacked them one on top of the other until the whole ski was covered. It was the most ridiculous packaging job I've ever done. But the skis arrived safely, and the customer was happy. Here is, I don't know how I always do this, but most of my sourcing comes from the Goodwill outlet. And this happens to me a lot, where I find a nice shoe, and I find the match to it, and then I get home and discover that they're both left shoes, or they're both right shoes. So that happened with these Keen sandals. I thought I had a matching pair, and it turned out I had 2 left feet. So one was cleaner than the other. I put pictures up of the dirtier one, so whoever got the cleaner one would be pleasantly surprised. But I did sell one of these shoes for $10, and they went to Alaska in the middle of winter. Go figure. Sold this iPod mini for $35. I had to blur out the screen, because when I first listed it, eBay pulled it down. I don't know if it violated an anti-piracy rule or what, but they took it down, so I blurred out the image and then relisted. Sold this Adidas windbreaker for $13. This Royal Limited Holly Holiday serving dish, which I used at my Christmas table this year because I thought it was so pretty, sold for $25. Sold 7 of these Pfaltzgraff Naturewood soup cups. This was kind of a shot in the dark. I found a whole set of them. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought that was a price tag from the shop. Oh my goodness, that made me sweat for a second. Oh man, it's like the ultimate fear in the reseller's pocket, Oh my goodness, scared myself. So anyway, each cup was $6, sold all 7. So that was a total of $35. This was my daughter's New England Patriots sweatshirt. Yeah, go Pats! Size 3T. Sold it for $10 to somebody in Massachusetts, of course. And then the scarf that will never die. This sold again for $30, the Glen Husky Novacek scarf. I sold this leather Solo laptop bag. It was really, really nice. It had like some scuff marks on the leather, which was kind of a bummer. You can't quite see it in the pictures, but the inside was nice and clean. So nice. And sold that for $50. The last thing I sold was this Nike cosmetic bag. It's a leather toiletry kit. Sold it for $45. And that's it for the sales this week. Thank you for watching.